Hi there, it's PeterEric.Lang, it's the Liverpudlian. I'm with Iain Hoskins, owner of Ma Boyle's and the new Tempest on Tithebarn. We are on Tithebarn Street outside his new restaurant and bar, which is inspired by New York City meatpacking district. So Iain, do you want to tell us a little bit about your new sort of venture?
Sure. So, for us, it's been a long time kind of coming, really, because this was a deal that we did pre-pandemic, and obviously we just weren't able to open last year at all. So, yeah, definitely felt like I'd kind of ridden the rapids over the last year with all this kind of information that you hear about there's no footfall from offices, being in the business district, will people ever kind of return to the city again, that type of thing. So it's I don't think even in the sort of the bleakest moments, actually, I kind of ever lost sight of the fact I was really so excited and enthused about this location. Obviously, we operate Ma Boyle's, which is only down the road, so I feel that we've got a really good sort of foothold in the kind of the community here. And for us, it's something which is, if it feels right to us, it's an incredible venue. What we've done is we're able to, I think, take the best of what we've done at Ma Boyle's with a much bigger venue, with lots and lots of extra sort of space. We've got a roof terrace, we've got a downstairs club room, there's loads and loads of space on the ground floor. We've extended the frontage of the site from what people might have known before. So we've got loads of tables and chairs outside, and obviously coming out of the pandemic, outside space is really key for us.
Yeah, it is key, and I think you've got plenty outstairs on the street, and which you can soak up the atmosphere because you're in the heart of the commercial district on Tithebarn Street, one of the historic original streets in Liverpool. You got Exchange Station across, you've got Exchange flags right behind you, so you've got lots of amazing buildings to soak in. And
let's be honest as well. I mean, if you think about it, the for a lot of people. And I think this is probably going back sort of 10 years, I've treated Tithebarn just as a through road to go somewhere else, whether it be the Dale Street docks or Old Hall Street and stuff. And I think what we've sort of found is that the businesses that are here, they kind of need a bit linking together a little bit. Sometimes the commercial district feels a little bit dissipated. Exchange flags has sort of started to find its feet again now with some of the really good stuff that they're doing kind of outdoors and stuff. You've got individually some lovely little establishments here, from the railway to the Lion to Kitty Show Bar and the Irish place kind of next door to that. So there's a lot of people have said great, because it's such a substantial looking building. This will have a tendency to bring people and create a sort of a hub environment, which hopefully other businesses, whether they be bars, restaurants, or even kind of retail or shops, hopefully will benefit the fact it's got another kind of key building being brought back into use again. Yeah,
definitely, because it's like you're making it more, rather than like a thoroughfare, it's more there's destinations now, and it's strengthening the positioning of Tithebarn Street. It's like there's another, because it's not just like a bar and restaurant where it's just the ground floor. You've got the underground bar, you've got the rooftop bar, which can be hired out for events, and the views are stunning across the commercial district as well. You can see down to the River Mersey, over to the Borough of Wirral, and it's just, I think there's you can see all the ships coming in and out, and I think it's a really nice kind of opportunity, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of potential here, a lot of untapped potential, and I think it's more than naysayers about the fact that kind of the kind of the office footfall will be kind of compromised. People aren't really going to be working from home a lot and stuff. I think it's a little bit of everything here. I think there's a lot of residential, there's a lot of students that live around this end of town. We're obviously, when tourists come back, there's a lot of we're probably 200 yards from the docks. Hotels, there's thousands of them around everywhere. So if we just had to rely upon, like, say, other cities where they do have really defined commercial districts, I think that might have been a problem. But I think this, I was saying to someone from the bid actually yesterday, and I said, I think it's like slightly disingenuous just to call this the commercial district, because there's so much more to offer. And I think there will be continuing things that have opened up. For instance, Castle Street is just incredible now. That's now become a sort of an artery to bring people through here. And obviously, even sort of further afield, what's going on, at the kind of the 10 streets and the new Everton Stadium, that, the North Liverpool docks. Once that starts to kind of come to life again, in the kind of coming years, that again will bring people that will kind of come in from a different direction here. So rather than it feels that sort of we're slightly off circuit, I think this will just be another great circuit that Liverpool's got to offer, as in the Baltic or kind of Concert Square or rope walks, that type of thing. I think there's only good things that'll happen, really.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think because it's like the city centre in a way is expanding. It's like the Baltic is expanding the city centre further south, and I think, like you say, with 10 streets and the Invisible Wind Factory and things like that going on there, the city centre is expanding further north, and I think this is like this sort of feels like it. Currently, it might feel like it's towards the edge of the city centre, but really it's growing and expanding. And like you say, it's like with the way Castle Street's expanding and restaurants there, this is there's become more of a flow, and I think things are becoming more integrated, and it's all connecting more.
It is, like I was saying before, I think, and this is the other thing, the work they're doing on the Strand as well, I think will help that. It'll create more pedestrian footfall.
Yeah.
It'll mean that it doesn't feel like you're crossing a motorway to get to the kind of the pier head or the liver buildings from this way, which sometimes at certain junctions you're crossing 6 lanes of traffic each way.
Yeah.
So that being cut down to 2 each way, with wider pavements, a boulevard, nicer tree planting and stuff, will make this, a much more attractive proposition for footfall.
Yeah, it gives a much more like cosmopolitan kind of feel to it, and I think there's a lot going for it, and I think it's only, in a way, just getting going. And I think the fact that Ma Boyle's and Tempest on Tithebarn are very, it's like the cathedrals. It's the two cathedrals on one road, and these are like both on the one road. And I think it's nice. And
we've got the 2 lamb bananas, one down this end, one down the other end.
Yeah,
there are cathedrals.
Yeah. But no, it's been really great having you and chatting to you, and I really appreciate it. And
thanks for coming down. I mean, you've spent some time here this morning and stuff, haven't you? And kind of obviously seen all the different things that we've got to offer here, from from the downstairs club room to the roof terrace to the in-house bakery to kind of stuff that we're doing just, in terms of kind of the regular food and drink menu and things like that. I think there's a lot of scope for stuff. So, I think we just all got to keep our fingers crossed for really good weather.
Yeah.
That's going to be the thing that I think will encourage most people to come out and visit new places, and obviously encourage tourists and stuff like that to come from other ends of the country and other cities to come and pay Liverpool a visit too.
Yeah, no, definitely, it's been brilliant. Thank you very much. This has been the Liverpudlian, and we're being with Iain Hoskins from Tempest on Tithebarn. So thank you very much for your time, and you can pay them a visit. And there's, I've got articles on the website, so you can read all about it, and then come and pay them a visit, which is great. Thanks very much. Bye now.
Cheers, Ed. Thank you.